Hello everyone, I am so glad to be back from vacation. I had a great time. I had graduation. I just had a lot going on, but I'm glad to be back with you guys. And today I'm going to be showing you how to make these DIY napkin rings so you can save some money. These things came out so pretty and I absolutely love all of them. I'm going to show you how to do 4 of them. So let's jump right in. So first thing you're going to need, and everything will be listed in the description box, is some sheer ribbon, some diamond wrap, some burlap tape. I got this from Walmart. You're going to need some shower curtain rings and some napkin rings from the Dollar Tree. I don't know if they still sell those, but I've had those for a little while. And a variety of flowers and a variety of shells. And I got the shells from the Dollar Tree as well. So let's jump right into the Glam DIY. Okay, so I'm going to take one of these shower curtain rings and I'm going to use the diamond wrap, and what I've done is I've cut it down to 2 rows of diamond wrap, and I cut it to about 3 to 4 feet, so 36 to 48 inches. I'm going to start off with a dab of hot glue right at the very top where it comes together. And I'm going to apply my diamond wrap right there. And I'm going to make a full loop around where I started before I start applying the diamond wrap around the shower curtain ring. So that's so when I get finished, I don't have a gap in the back. And you want to keep, while you're, when you start winding the diamond wrap around the shower curtain ring, you have to keep your fingers on it pretty tight so it doesn't back out, and then that way you don't have to use as much hot glue if you're just holding it. So as you can see, I did a full loop all the way around where I started, and so that I don't have any white space in the back. And now I'm just going to start winding it around the napkin ring until I reach the other side. And like I said, you can put some hot glue here and there as you're winding it, but the important thing is just to keep your fingers on it tight so that it doesn't back off or fall off. And as I'm winding it, I'm not looping it over on top of each other. They are laying side by side, so I don't have anything going on top of each other, and that way it sits very neatly and it's not bulky. And I'm just going to go all the way around until I finish the whole thing. Okay, now when I get up to the top, I'm going to cut it to, just going to approximate where it's going to fall, like right below the top. And I'm just going to put a dab of hot glue right there and then just hold it in place. And this is what it's going to look like. It's going to be really neat. Now I'm going to take my flower, and the important thing is I'm going to cut it down all the way to the base. So what I'm doing right now is I'm gluing on this the stem, the leaves, excuse me, I'm gluing on the leaves so that when I cut it down to the base of the flower, it won't come off. And I am switching over to my wire cutters. This one was pretty hard to come off. And this flower, I did get this flower from the Dollar Tree a while ago. So I'm going to put some hot glue on the bottom, not too much, just enough. And then I'm going to hold the napkin ring on top until the glue cools. And it only takes a few seconds. And this one is done, and it's beautiful. I absolutely love the way this looks, especially against this gold shimmery napkin that I'm going to put in it. I absolutely love this one. I think this is one of my favorites. Okay, so for this one, I'm going to basically do the same thing I did with the diamond wrap, except that I'm using a sheer ribbon, and I cut about 36 to 48 inches as I did with the diamond wrap, I'm going to start out with a dab of hot glue right at the top, and I'm going to make a full loop with the ribbon before I start winding it around the shower curtain ring. Now the thing that is different and very important is that I'm going to be overlapping this ribbon as I go down. It's a sheer ribbon, and if I don't overlap it, it's not going to have a neat look. And so I'm overlapping about halfway the width of the ribbon. And I'm going to do that all the way around until I get back up to the top. Okay, so when I get to the very end, I'm going to put a dab of hot glue, and I'm just going to cut the ribbon so that it kind of falls right under the top of it, and I'm just going to use my fingers just to smooth everything down. And if I see that I need a little bit more glue, I'll go ahead and add it. So that completes the ring part of it. So now I'm going to take the flower, and I'm going to do the exact same thing that I did on the first one. Now this flower right here I got from AC Moore. It was a part of a big bouquet that I got a while ago, and the big bouquet was, I think it only cost me like $5, and it had like 10 roses on it. So it's a really good deal at AC Moore. Sometimes they have great coupons and things like that. So they're similar to Michael's if you're not familiar with them. So this one is done, and I really love this one. And I'm going to put that gold shimmery napkin in there, and it just looks gorgeous. Okay, for this one, I'm going to take the napkin ring that I got from the Dollar Tree a while ago, and I'm going to wrap this burlap tape around it. And it just has a sticky adhesive on the back, and you pull it off. But I am going to add a little dab of hot glue just to make sure it stays on. I got this from Walmart a while back, and I think it was only like $2 or $3. And so I love using this this burlap tape. It's just much easier than using a ribbon. Okay, so once I get that on, this one is really simple. I'm going to now cut down my flower, and you can use any type of flower. It doesn't have to be a rose. It can be peonies, or it can be any type of flower that you like. And you're just going to follow the same process. Just cut it all the way down. Apply your hot glue, and if you want the leaves on there, just go ahead and glue the leaves on there and cut it all the way down. Put a dab of hot glue and position it where you want it on your napkin ring. Okay guys, the last and final one, I'm going to do the same thing with the napkin ring and the burlap tape, and I'm just going to add a seashell to it. You can add like sort of like a cluster of seashells to this, but I just wanted to keep it pretty simple, so I just added one in this case, but adding a cluster would make these really pretty as well. So right now guys, I would like to thank you all for watching and hanging out with me. Tomorrow I will be announcing the winner of the planner giveaway. So I will see you then.